we have this gel eyeliner that it is so buildable, so malleable, and I used it today on my waterline, and I believe that it upheld exactly what I wanted. I just wanted a simple line at the top of my eyes. I usually don't do eyeliner, but when I do, I prefer it to be gel. I think that gel eyeliner is it's much more easier to actually use, as opposed to a marker or a pencil. Obviously, both those two are required for other things, like, but I believe a gel eyeliner can do both the things that the pencil and a marker would do. So like a marker eyeliner, you wouldn't be able to come into this inner corner really without it bleeding down underneath, like really, really bad. If you had a pencil eyeliner, it would be much easier to get in there and the pigment would show up better than a marker. However, you would still get the bleeding. With a gel, you could still continue to do everything that you wanted with a pencil eyeliner as well as the inner corner. The bleeding would be more minimal. So you would still have it, but it wouldn't be like a crazy black patch every time that you closed your eye. Also, I believe that the Sigma one dries up pretty quickly and it is absolutely no smudging. So let me just use it on my nail. I was about to get a brush. But you see, that is a lovely straight line that I just made with my nail. And we're just going to wait a few seconds while I talk for it to dry. I'm not going to fan it. I'm not going to do anything to it. But I believe that gel eyeliner is a little bit more versatile than the pencil and the marker, only because with gel you could do everything that a pencil or a marker would do. So a pencil, you always want to use it for like the water lines, underneath the lash lines, things like that. And I still have pencil eyeliners for that purpose. But a gel can still really get up in this inner corner and still fang out a wing, as opposed to like a really dry marker or something like that. And I love that this one doesn't need a few drops of some moisturizer or something to get it more wet, because it already is as wet as it's going to be. It's super, it's like a, I'm trying to think about the word of its consistency. It's super buttery, but it still holds its pigment and its shape. So let's see. See? That isn't bad. That isn't bad at all. It did, however, have some beads on the top of it of like dried eyeliner, so I believe that it also was that. But yeah, now I've been playing with it a bit, and you can still, yeah, you can probably keep smudging at it and it'll probably start fading away eventually, but that's what makeup's going to do regardless. I still really, really like it, and I have been using it every single time that I go to do eyeliner now. One trick that I love to do is that when I take the little angled brush, I will go on the top of it and make sure that my brush is really, really flat, so that I can make the finest line that I can make with it, making sure that both sides of the brush are fully coated. And it is probably the biggest key to making like a really sharp, like stable line. Same thing if you wanted to highlight underneath your brow bone with some concealer. When you're taking that brush, making sure that we're patting both sides of the brush to have the flattest possible brush end. That goes as well when you're making a cut crease. I love makeup, you guys. I would love to do more tutorials. I have another one coming up. I did do one with all Sigma Beauty stuff, but this is just me going over some of my favorites. I have another one coming up, so I'm super excited to showcase that to you. I'll be using different products, different brands, and it's just going to be so much fun. I'm excited. Okay. So yes, this is the gel eyeliner, and you're getting $3 off on this, which I think is a great deal. For only 17 bucks, you're getting this whole little pot of eyeliner. And it really is a lot. When I first got it, my brush like made that hole right there because I thought it was gonna be much harder than I anticipated it to be. But if that goes to show how strong I thought it was gonna be, I mean how soft it actually is, then yeah, it's super soft, super buttery. The next thing that I'm gonna be showing you is